Hello, my name is Cynthia Dainsberg. I'm a faith community nurse, and it's my great privilege today to introduce you to faith community nursing, which is also known as parish nursing in some areas. I have been a faith community nurse since 1997. It's been a joy for me to be a faith community nurse where I can express my faith along with my profession within my faith community. Faith community nursing is recognized as a nursing specialty with its own scope and standards of practice. For licensed registered nurses to practice in this specialized field, they must first complete a Foundations of Faith Community Nursing certification course. This course involves multiple hours of instruction, study, reflection, and practice. Our care intentionally focuses on the care of the spirit, with an emphasis on the holistic health model and the prevention of illness within the context of faith communities. And now please join me as we hear from other ministers about their experiences of partnering with faith community nursing and how it benefits them, their ministry, and their faith community.
Hi, my name is Kelly Fitzgerald. I am an associate pastor here at First Presbyterian Church and relatively new into ordained ministry. One of the biggest hurdles and challenges I had was entering into pastoral care, kind of stepping over those hurdles and entering into people's personal lives during times of struggle, real struggle, and hospitalization and illness and grief. So one of my best cheerleaders along the way has been this gal right here, Cheryl Track, our faith community nurse. She's so quick to say, hey, Kelly, make a call. Hey, Kelly, show up. So she really keeps us going, encourages me, and makes me be a better pastor and allows our church just to have better ministry all around.
Doug DeSell. I'm retired after a lifetime of being a parish minister, and I know how much of a challenge it is for churches and for pastors to continue to remain in contact and to take care of members who may be going through all kinds of difficulties, health issues and relational issues and so on. I'm privileged now as a parish associate at this church to be working with a parish nurse, and the way that we are able to function here continues to amaze me. This church, under her leadership, does pastoral care as a group. We meet weekly and we go through a list of all those in the church for whom we have a concern, and then we divide up and reach out to each of those members.
First Presbyterian Church, and deeply appreciative of having a faith community nurse as part of our pastoral care team. Start with the incarnation. The Word was made flesh. Body and spirit are always together. They're not to be separated. And we who studied in seminary didn't learn that much about bodies. So it's great to have a nurse as part of the team. It brings a holistic sense to our pastoral care. And it's deeply appreciated by the members, this approach that encompasses body and spirit. We don't know that much about bodies. She does. Our parish nurse knows what makes bodies work and when they don't work as well. So we're deeply appreciative, and we thank God for this ministry here.
Hello, my name is Robert Calvert. I'm the minister of a church here in Dundee called the Steeple Church. And I want to speak to you briefly today about parish nursing. Parish nursing is an idea of basically Christians serving the whole health care of people. It's a holistic vision, the total health care of human beings, mind, body, and spirit. We care about mental illness. We care about people's physical well-being. We care about people's emotional and spiritual life. And parish nursing has a great record of working with the vulnerable. Here in Dundee, the Parish Nursing Project, which is managed by Barbara McFarlane, is working with people with addictions, with poor health, And it's also working here with people who are homeless. It's making inroads. It's one of the public faces of the church here in the city. But I've been out to Ukraine and I've been very moved by the work of Pamela Dandre, who is working with other volunteers with people who have addictions, different kinds of addictions, but also people who've been displaced from their homes, people who've come from the east of the country with the war there and trying to find succor, trying to find life and peace somewhere else. You know, I really believe in parish nursing. Parish nursing is making a difference. And one of the ways it's making a difference is that it's connecting voluntary services together. It's bringing people who are working from their hearts for people and linking them to the statutory services, the legal services of the country in which they're based.
The faith community nursing concept was completely new to Ukraine when we started the Blago organization. For 7 years, we have taught nurses and volunteers through seminars, practical training, and most importantly, how Jesus can be the center of our practice. Now, we have 10 groups in various regions of Ukraine. Volunteers, nurses, psychologists, pastors, and priests work together to view people as whole persons. We can more effectively meet their needs. Our main task now is to spread our teaching of faith community nursing methods into universities and medical schools on an official, academic level. The faith community nurse, also called parish nurse, looks after the needs of the congregation so that the pastor or priest is free to focus on leading the church and caring for the people's spiritual needs. Together, they engage in meeting physical and spiritual needs. The faith community nurse for our church, Pam DeAndre, has helped our people greatly in many ways. So she also trains and propagates faith community nursing all over Ukraine.
The wonderful thing about faith community nursing is it builds so many relationships within the congregation. Our nurse is so very gifted at connecting with and touching people exactly where they are, talking with them a bit about their family situation or their medical crisis or whatever it might be, provides a wonderful avenue and resource for care, for sharing, for mutual encouragement. It really is a deep and rich gift for our congregation.
Cheryl Track. I'm the faith community nurse at First Presbyterian Church. I have been blessed to be in this position for 13 years, collaborating with our pastors. Without pastoral support, my role would be non-functionable. So I hope that you will choose to have a faith community nurse and a health and wholeness ministry team within your church.